Hey, oops, I'm knocking everything over. Hey, welcome to Lunch Break Live. And here we are, Juice Guru, and today we're going to be showing you how to whip up super easy vampire juice. That's going to sweeten your spooky Halloween.
Ooh.
It's easy to do, and it's an awesome treat, and you're going to love it, and it's great for your heart and for your blood, right, Steve?
Yeah, let's talk about it, Julie. What do we got? So let's talk about who we are.
Okay, we are Juice Guru, and you know, we always say you're just one juice away from whatever goal you might have. And we're here to make sure that you get juicy. Right, Steve?
Yeah, we're going to get juicy in a minute. And in our cruelty-free zone, right here in our Juice Guru kitchen in Southern California.
With Vampire Boy and our delicious. So this is what we're going to be whipping up today. And here's our ingredients. So I'm going to have, in a minute, I'm going to have you walk around, Steve. And
why don't you show the ingredients, Julie, and then I'll come around and I'll make the juice.
It is super easy, just a few ingredients. You're going to be using 3 apples. We love the Fujis because they are super sweet and juicy. You're going to have about half a beet, quarter to half a beet, depending upon how much you like of the beet. We're going to do 1 of these carrots, these
heirloom.
Heirloom, and so we're going to keep it red for our vampire juice, but you can use any ones you want. Of course, some lemon. We got to get some vitamin C and antioxidants in there and bring that taste together. And the piece de resistance, a little bit of ginger. So that's all you need. And we're going to put it through our juicer and we're going to juice it up for you. And Steve's going to take over from here.
All right, so that's great, Julie. And you know what? I'm so excited too. And I was behind the camera. Now Julie's behind the camera. We're doing a little tag team here. I'm Steve and I'm Juice Guru. And I'm so excited. And what happened to our wolf boy, Julie? Did he stop? Did he get it? Did he get any of that yet?
Yeah, I think Wolf Boy thinks it's blood, but of course...
Did I call him Juice Boy?
We are in our cruelty-free zone, so it is not real blood, but it's going to really make your blood super... Oops, we're going the wrong way on this.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. But it's going to make your blood super strong, your heart super strong, and let's get to it, shall we?
Let's get to it. And it is the vampire juice, but it is good for your blood. And so, yeah, we love this time of the year here in the Juice Guru kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let me show you. Now, I'm using the Shine Juicer. This is brand new. And these juicers, look how little this juicer is. Like, you could travel with this thing. You can put it on a small kitchen countertop. That was always a big thing. Like, what about that big juicer? Well, we're using this now, and we love this juicer. We love to travel with it, like I was saying. And it comes with this, because when you're using a juicer like this, you got to cut up the veggies and the fruit pretty well. So I'm going to show you how to use that.
Yeah, while you're doing that, let me tell you, Vanessa says she loves Fuji apples and heirloom carrots. Vampire juice, this is awesome. She's going to make this.
Awesome,
got
Vanessa.
A thumbs up from Sam, and Deborah says, my kind of kitchen. Thank you all.
Happy Halloween. And you know, we want to talk about getting the juices in your body, why we want to get the juices in your body. As I'm turning 50 next week.
That's right. Happy birthday, Steve.
Thank you. It's next week, 50. And I know Jane was a little over 2 weeks ago. So happy birthday to Jane. We are both Libras, love our Libras. And this is the secret, though. I'm telling you, like, for longevity, health, but more than that, to get the good nutrients in our body, we want to get a juice a day. And that's what we're all about here. And there's so many reasons to do that. To keep us eating plants. That's the mission. We need to eat plants.
Great. I'm just having a little hard time with the
You
stabilizer.
were shaking your head. I was like, what?
Okay, so
what?
Steve, how are you preparing the ginger? Tell them how easy this is.
So look how easy this is. This is the ginger, and I know a lot of people, maybe you're saying you don't like ginger. Do you like ginger? There's a knob right there, Julie, so it goes up and down with this like a joystick.
I know, it's not working now. There we go.
Okay. That's the way to control it. The best I find, that's how Jane trained me. I did her tutorial videos on how to use this camera. So I put a little bit of ginger in, not too much, about ½ an inch to an inch. And I like to get the skin off. Everyone's always asking, what about the skin of the ginger? We want to take it off because it is very bitter, Julie. Don't you find the same?
Right, but you're showing it in a different kind of way. It's much safer, it's easy. Once you soak it, you can take it right off with the spoon, just like that.
Just the edge of a spoon. A very, you know, you don't have to be a chef to have a spoon. Right, that's what I like to say.
That's right. So we've got the ginger. We've got, we said 3 apples. We're going with the Fujis, but there are other great apples you might like and have that. Fall is a great time for apple juice. Apple makes a great base.
And now here, have you guys seen these carrots? Anybody notice these? They're a little different than the carrots you're used to, right? Anybody type in if you know what kind of carrots these are. They're a special variety and they're called heirloom. Okay, they're called heirloom, which means they haven't been as processed as our typical carrots. Less sugar and makes for a better juice. So we're conscious about the sugar in our juices. We don't want to overdo that. So Julie, I'm going to go ahead and we want to get some of that hard, healthy purple in there, don't we?
That's right. And what do you want to tell people about getting some apples in your juice and about the sugar? What does apples have, or what does apples do? They are like the sugar regulators. And
the blood sugar regulators. That's right. There is a phytonutrient in these apples that actually it prevents the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. So we're okay to put a few apples into our juice. So yes, don't worry about that. And again, using heirloom carrots, yes, we can overdo it with the sugar in our carrots. We use the heirloom to limit that sugar to get healthy ingredients in our body. So, Julie, I'm so excited about this juice. I'm going to keep going, all right? I don't want to go too fast, but this is a beet, right? We chopped off the ends. Everyone's always asking, should I use the green leafy ends? Yes, it's healthy. You can use it. But it does make it bitter. So we do limit it. And actually, these, I guess, didn't come with any, did they?
They did, but I cut them off because they weren't so beautiful.
So this, I mean, you talk about heart. Nature's perfect, right? That's perfect, heart, healthy beet. Good for our blood circulation. And again, Julie said it before, this is a heart-healthy juice. And we need to be healthy. We need to be strong. And juicing is the way to do it. So there we go. That's the beet. And you're
cutting it up small just so that it fits through the juicer, right?
Yeah. So you'll notice this juicer, it's not as wide a mouth. So I just want to cut it up small to get it in here. When you're dealing with an inexpensive juicer like this, it can fit any budget. That's why we love the Shine juicer. That's another reason. But you do have the added task of cutting it up kind of small as opposed to some other juicers. But Julie, you know why I like this one too? And everybody else? It's actually a cold pressed juicer, so the juice in here will last up to 24 hours without losing the enzymes and the nutrients, all the good stuff we need. And that's another reason I love this juicer. So I think I prepped everything, Julie, except for...
the lemon. Why don't you tell them the trick to prepping your lemons so that it's not...
I'll let you tell them, Julie, while I'm cutting it up, and you can just kind of zoom in on it.
Why don't I do that? So lemons, you can juice the whole lemon. You can juice the outer rind if you want, but we find it's extremely strong and a little bit bitter, just a very strong sour taste. So Steve's going to show you how we like to just cut that outer, very yellow rind off and keep that white inner pith because it is full of antioxidants,
that's right,
full
Julie.
of vitamins, full of nutrients.
And so we keep that white pith on there as a result of that. And you might be saying, well, this seems like it takes a long time. We like to use a ceramic knife. The food won't get oxidized that way either as opposed to the metal. And it's so sharp and easy to cut with that. So take a look at that.
And you're only doing one lemon in this recipe, okay? The lemon is just to bring out the flavors, give a little extra vitamin C, give a little punch to your juice. But otherwise, you don't need a lot of lemon, so you only have to do this once with one lemon. Super easy.
And I'm trying to go fast here, so I mean, but I got some of the white pith on there, and that's fine. Right, Julie?
That's right.
And the other thing about your apple is, so if you're cutting your apple before you juice, you just want to make sure that, see, it's starting to oxidize, starting to get brown already. So we want to... I'm going to wait for the next apple so we can get it juicing. I'm going to fire this up right now, guys.
I can't wait.
And I want to show you,
excited.
First of all, how quiet this juicer is. It's unbelievable. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting the ingredients in.
That's right, because our motto is at Juice Guru, you know, we've got our Juice Guru book, which is Transform Your Life with just by adding one juice a day. It's all about the juice a day. And we talk about the idea that you are always just one juice away from any goal. So it's our goal to make that juice easy as possible. There's nothing easier than using this simple, small juicer. It's easy to clean, it's easy to set up, and it's easy to stick the stuff through. And here we go. I'm going to try to get...
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead and zoom in. I've got the spout on here, guys. So look at this. It's a non-drip spout. So this way, the juice actually gets mixed in there as we're putting the juices through. Okay. It's its own mixer. That way we don't have to stir it at the end. We just put the ingredients right on in. And take a look at how dry that pulp is coming out. And when you're talking about a juicer this size and price, I'm amazed at what they've come through with at Try Best with the Shine juicer. I love this juicer. It's definitely my first choice for those that are starting out with juicing, that want to develop the habit. Because the other thing is, I timed it. It took me 5 minutes to clean this juicer start to finish. 5 minutes. No longer a barrier. It's like, oh God, I don't want to have to clean it. It's as fast as cleaning your blender. Super easy. And Julie, I'd like you to talk about right now, while I prepare the next apple, if you could explain why we might want to get a juice in our... Here, let me open this. Ready?
Yes, here we go. Look at that
Look
juice
at that.
coming out.
Now that is the vampire juice.
That is the vampire juice. Why do you want to get a juice a day in your body? Well, it is our mission to get a juice a day into everyone's body. And the reason why is there is nothing that's going to prevent disease and help you heal from disease like a juice a day. There is so many antioxidants. It is anti-inflammatory. There is nothing like the fruits and vegetables that come out of the ground. Did you say that, Steve?
But what I was going to ask you about, too, though, about the versus a blender. Because someone might say, Julie, it's just as easy to put it through a blender. Why not just do that? And I wanted you to explain the difference between juicing and blending.
Sure, and I'm going to start by
Juicing
showing
and
this.
blending.
For your one juice a day, you want to remove the pulp. That's how a juicer is set up. Why is that? Because it's so much easier for your body to assimilate and to drink in all those nutrients. People don't. What's our statistic? Only 9%.
9% of Americans are getting their daily allowance of fruits and vegetables. And what a great way. Here comes the ginger.
Wow.
You guys ready? Say pop if you want me to put that through. I'll pop it in.
Pop it in.
You got it, Julie.
Oh, yeah.
Julie wanted the pop and she got it. We're just goofy, and usually we're on camera together, and I miss you over here, Julie, but we'll have you on at the end because I want you to try this juice and let everybody know what it tastes like.
I can't wait to try it. I know what this juice tastes like, but it's always a delicious taste experience every single time.
Right, and what a great Halloween treat. I mean, trick or treat, here's some juice, get that in your body, right?
That's right, parties, I mean, you can serve this up in a creepy way. We served it up. Over there is our vampire boy, and he was drinking our juice. It looks like blood, but again, we're cruelty-free. It is not blood, it is sweet, and it is delicious.
And it is so good for your body, so good for your body. You're gonna get more energy. You're gonna need less coffee and caffeine. It takes you off that. And the other thing I love about this juicer is it rotates at a very slow speed. Why is that important? Well, that way the juice isn't getting heated up. And that way, we get more enzymes, living foods into our body. When we heat our foods, we kill off that living component, and I'll tell you, you're gonna feel the difference, Julie. And if you know what I mean, then go ahead and give me a shout out, Julie, right now.
Oh, I always shout out. I know exactly what you mean.
Give me that shout out.
Because when we talk about the difference between juicing and blending, kind of going back there, it's all about what the protocol is. The juice a day juice guru protocol, which is to have it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. And why do we do that? We do that because we want to make sure that there's nothing left. It could take 6 to 8 hours to digest solid food. And we're cleansing in the middle of the night while we're sleeping. So if the first thing that you put into your body is a juice, you're within 15 minutes, you're going to start assimilating all of that amazing nutrition.
Julie is a juice guru. Everything she's saying, I promise you, is true. She actually wrote this book with me, and I want to get her on camera in a minute because I've been hogging all the space here. No pun intended. Let me just go ahead and block this off here. I don't like to use terms like hogging.
No, but Colleen is saying, I love that vampire boy. Yep, he's
our
favorite.
Let me show you guys. Can we get a shot of this, Julie? You can zoom down on that and we'll do a handoff. But I think Zombie Boy is ready for this heart healthy juice. And can you get the color on that? Can you show that?
Yeah, look at that.
Go ahead.
Look at that.
Don't be afraid. I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind. Look at it. And he's getting a good streak. And he's saying, yeah, this is the way to celebrate Halloween, isn't it, Julie?
That's right. So now what I'm going to do is the last step we like to do. You don't have to do this step if you don't, because again, juicing should be easy and it should be delicious and it should be something that you want to do all the time. But we like our juice really smooth. We like to take out every little bit of pulp that might be left over, and there's always something, a little bit something left over no matter what juicer you use. So the final thing we like to do, look at the color of that liquid. Look, it's not even ready. It's
absolutely
like
not necessary with this juicer, Julie.
No.
With this juicer, not really necessary to strain it. Are you even getting anything in there?
Very little.
Very little.
Very little. And you know, there's always a little bit of foam. And you know, we love a green juice every day, but you want to get those beets in, you want to get those root vegetables in, you want to get those carrots in, you want to get those apples in. So this is a great juice to sort of put into the mix of juices that you're going to make. And again, it's really easy. For example, you know, we have a nephew, my nephew Jacob, my brother's son. He just went to college. This is the juicer he brought, takes up very little space. And I told him, make this kind of a juice. You can throw in you can always throw in some spinach if you want, get some greens.
Oh, we've got some comments coming in. Judith says, sounds good to me. Haven't had lunch yet, and it's 3:50 here in Southern California. Oh, well, this is the way to go, right, Julie? And Colleen said, laughing out loud, so cute. She was, I think she's talking about our little vampire.
This is our Sunday favorite.
It's giving a wave. Hey, how you doing out there, Aisha? Good to see you.
Hey there.
What about you guys? Because, you know, Julie and I were talking about this. It is juicy talk, and I wanted to talk about something. And we're going to talk, thank you for that, Colleen. I kind of like the pulp. Does it not have nutritional value? Let's talk about pulp. And after that, I want to talk about let's talk about that first, Julie.
The pulp? Well, there's so many things you can do with the pulp. For example, in our book, we have a chef, Babette Davis. She is awesome. She can tell you how to make beet burgers out of your beet pulp. If you want to sort of separate the beet out, she's also got carrot and tuna. If you want to use the carrot pulp, if you're making greens, you could just saute it up with some extra veggies in there, throw in some grains. It's delicious. And we like to give it to our dog.
Yes, we do. That is a secret. And he is a healthy pup, isn't he?
And yes, and of course, fiber is so important. And we say, get your fiber from your food. 1 juice a day, separate out that fiber so you get the nutrients deep down into your body.
Right, because the secret is then we start to crave more of that fiber-rich food because we're getting such a blast of nutrition. And it's really exciting.
This is my favorite part.
Right.
I get to be the taste tester.
It's the taste test. Let's see what Julie says. If it's Julie approved, then I say, okay, I'll keep my job.
Oh my God. It's like a candy.
It is.
What's so great, people sometimes get a little bit afraid of ginger. Some people love ginger, some people don't. But when you put just a little bit of ginger in a fruity juice like that, it almost makes it taste like a sucking candy. That it gives it that little bit of spice in it that makes it like, this is like a sucking candy. I mean, you're talking about Halloween. This is a sweet treat for any kid, any adult.
So I know you guys at Juice Guru, you say a juice, just 1 juice away. What do you mean by 1 juice away? 1 juice away from what?
Okay, well, we say you're just 1 juice away from any goal you have. You want to get healthy. You want to stay young. You want to turn 50 and look like Steve. You want to have the energy of Steve at 50.
Or 49 and look like Julie.
Or 60 whatever, or 70 whatever. And it's never too late to start. Juicing will benefit anyone, whether you're 20 or you're a kid or you want to get athletic.
But it's also good for the animals and all, isn't it?
It is. Well, of course it's good for the animals because it is a segue, a portal, we like to say. Do 1 juice a day, you start to crave more fruits and vegetables. And it's one way we've gotten a lot of our friends and family start moving towards plant-based eating and away from other kinds of conventional eating.
And I wanted to mention something about that too in a minute here, Julie. Let's do a handoff.
Okay.
Because we're bringing up an interesting topic. And I actually want to hear from you. I don't know what kind of diet you're following. Go ahead and type in, are you vegan? Are you high plant foods? Are you, doing a mix? I like to know, who our audience is because, can I take a sip first?
Yes, please, because it's so good.
It is like candy.
Mm-hmm.
Please try this juice. You have to try this juice and make one for Halloween. I love you, juice.
For everyone. We're going to have a party.
Did anyone type in what kind of diet you're following? Are you vegan? Are you, are you eating, are you transitioning to want to eat more vegan?
Colleen says vegan.
Vegan, Colleen, great. What about you? No judgment. Please, no judgment here on what your diet is. It is juicy talk, and there's something I wanted to bring up, and I'm going to share some of my thoughts. We'll share some of Julie's thoughts, and then we'll close out this segment. But first, I want to hear from you. What else are you eating? What is your diet? I mean, we don't like to define ourselves.
We've got Diane who's saying transitioning to a vegan diet. That's really awesome. I mean, definitely you want to go towards the plants and you want to go towards the cruelty-free. That's definitely the goal, but wherever you are in your journey, juicing is going to help you get there.
Oh, this tastes so good. Full disclosure, I mean, I'm going to tell you, I don't always talk about this. I've been vegan for 26 years, over 26 years. And I'm noticing a trend now. I'm seeing a lot of people that have been vegan for years that are falling off the wagon and they're declaring, I needed to eat this or I needed to eat that for some reason, which we believe comes from marketing messages that are out there that are convincing people this isn't the way to go. I just want to make a statement that this is the way to go. The more plant foods we eat, the healthier we're going to be, the better for the planet, and the better for the animals. And the people that are not having their needs met with a plant-based diet, this is the missing ingredient. Because as much of that vegan, amazing food we eat, oh my God, my birthday's coming up, we're going to that Italian vegan restaurant, I can't wait.
Whoop, whoop.
As much of that food that we eat and we love, and the vegan food is amazing, we still want to get the fruits and vegetables, and that's the power. And that's, if we feel something's missing or we're deficient, please, no matter what your diet, if you're transitioning to vegan, if you want to go vegan, if you are vegan, please get your daily juice in. I've been doing it for 26 years, and it's the secret. It's the key. My mentor, Jay Corder's the Juice Man. We lost him 2 years ago. He died at his 90s. He ate vegan. That wasn't his message, but he ate vegan because it was the juice that kept him healthy. So we want a healthy planet of vegans, don't we, babe?
We do, and so Colleen says, always feel my best when I'm juicing and eating raw. Great. Elena says, been vegan now for 1 year. Elena said, I love you all saying it because it's true. And we got Colleen.
And I'll tell you, thank
you
you guys, because there's nothing more heartbreaking than seeing these Instagram videos from these people that I've loved and respected. People I've interviewed on my radio show. I have a radio show on health for years now. And I interviewed them, and they were so passionate about eating this way. And now I'm seeing posts. I needed my bone broth. I needed to get more eggs in my diet. I needed to bring my babies up healthy. And we know, and we work with the best doctors at Juice Guru, Dr. Joel Furman, Dr. Joel Kahn, America's #1 heart doctor, and they all agree that this is the way to go.
That's right.
The science proves it. Dr. Greger proves it. The science is out there. The proof is out there, and we just need to rise above the marketing message. And they're going after people that are following this lifestyle because they want them to change, because they know how many people are going to be inspired by the message of needing that other food. Julie, I want to hear from you now about this, and I'm going to go ahead and do a handoff here.
Well, I wanted to say that Elena says she's now 59 and she's never felt better. And this is the last thing I want to say, and then I think we can sign out by drinking up this amazing juice. And thank you, because I see you're almost done with yours, and I still have so much left to drink.
I am loving it.
But when you say you're 59 and you never felt better, and I think Elena was the one who said she's only been vegan for a year.
That's what Elena said.
And I want to point out that juicing is the same thing. You're always just one juice away, because no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, just one juice is going to get you into that habit. You're only one juice away from any goal.
And one juice away from making it a habit. Even if you've fallen off, even if your juicer is tucked away in that cabinet and you haven't had it out in years, you're just one juice away from making it a habit. We can show you how. That's what we do at Juice Guru. We motivate and inspire. But Julie, are you just one juice away?
I'm always just one juice away.
What are you one juice away from today?
I'm just one juice away from being the model of energy and vibrancy at 49 as I can be, to get more people motivated to be juicing and eating more plants and plant foods and fruits and vegetables, because that's what we need in our body.
Let's thank everyone. You guys have been so active. Let's thank everyone with love from us to coming into our kitchen. And we do this every other week right here on Jane Unchained. Julie and I are here in our kitchen whipping up something special, special juices and more right here in our kitchen. We love Jane Velez Mitchell.
We don't always bring Vampire Boy, but today we did, because he wanted his blood.
It's our Halloween episode, and we needed to do it. But we want to thank you all. Elena said, I love your t-shirts. Where can I get one?
Where can you get one?
Well, she should come over to Juice Guru Community on Facebook, and we'll get you sorted there.
Yep.
I'll
show you the back too.
It was blocked. Go ahead.
Sorry. You are a Juice Guru.
You are a Juice Guru, but really you're one juice away. We want to do shirts that say one juice away, right?
That's right. I'm just one juice away. ...
Do you want to get on together before we close out, or should we just...
Come on over, we'll say
Let me see if we can say goodbye together, and then we're just gonna close out. So one more time, how do we turn that around?
This one.
Oh, there.
Yep, they don't need to see our cabinets.
So there we are. Thank you again for having us. Thank you, Jane, for having us on Jane Unchained. We love being here. We love spreading the passion, inspiring a movement, creating a peaceful, harmonious, loving world where we're kind to each other and the animals. And we're not falling off the wagon because we know what we need and we're getting it right here, not from a marketing campaign, which is only benefiting some pocketbooks. Thank you for the work you're doing to get the message out there.
And I wanted to say happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, my love. Thank you.
50 and strong.
50 today. All right, guys, thank you. We'll be back not next week, but the following week. So that's a couple weeks. What's the date? I don't know offhand. But thank you again for having us, and thank you for being with us. And we'll see you in the Juice Guru community. We're there every day. Thank you again, Jane Velez Mitchell.
Thank you, Jane.